research today. And the title of our paper is Development of Google Sites-Based Virtual Practicum Media for Mechanical Web Material at SMA Negeri 1 Brebang. Here I am Fauzan Febriyanto together with Sunarjo and Langlang Handayani from Universitas Negeri Semarang. So guys, first of all, I want to show you the outline of my presentation is as follows. The number 1, introduction, and then research methods, and research and discussion, and then conclusion. Next. Okay. The point is introduction. The point of at the background, the gap between curriculum demands or science process skills and the reality of living physics, liberty, facility, and at SMA Negeri 1 Brebang. Especially, learning becomes passive or teacher-centered, and the understanding of mechanical web concept becomes superficial with the lack of concept visualization. And the point 2, research and objective. To develop a valid and practical Google Sites-based virtual practicum media as a learning solution. To analyze the media effectiveness in improving students' understanding of physics concepts and science process skill. And the last, or the number 3, is the urgency or benefit of development by research. Accessibility solution. The Google Sites platform allows access to material anytime, free of charge and without the need for special application installation. And then the Google Bridge or function as a complement or substitute for physical practicum for abstract topics or such as superposition and diffraction. And then national model serves as a prototype for other schools in Indonesia facing similar facility concentrates. So guys, in this research methods, the research and development or R&D study usually the 5 B models. And number 1 is define, or we analyze the needs through observation and interview. And this initial batch focus on needs analysis through literature review, direct observation of laboratory condition, and interview with teacher and studies to identity activity learning construction. And then number 2 is design. We create the storyboard and the Google Sites interviews, or the space inflows creating content storyboard and design and integrity Google Sites interface alongside developing research instruments such as validation sheets and conceptual understanding tests. And then number 3 is develop, or we integrate or by integrate path or simulation and video followed by accept validation or the limited trial with a small group. And then number 4 is designing, and then the final step involves implementing the media in the experimental class using a quasi-experimental design. Research through pretest or post-test and response questionnaires to evaluate its effectiveness and efficiency. Next. Now we process to the results and discussion. The point 1 is main data, and then I'm recap evaluation accept, and the number 1 is interface designs and navigation or UI UX, and the uptime score is or percentage is 18.5%, and then multimedia content quality 19%, and then instruction credibility 18%, and interactivity and user engagement is 19%, and then technical aspects and accessibility is 95%. Notability, the technical aspect and accessibility received the high score of 19 5%, and this confirms that the media is highly accessibility and user friendly for students. And then average score is 88%. Next. Okay, for the results of point 2 is main findings. And then the virtual practical media was categorized as very visible by material and media expert with an average score of 88%. And then the technical assets and accessibility achieved the highest score is 95%, making it highly accessibility to students. So implementation results demonstrate that this media is significantly for activity in improving conceptual understanding and science process skill compared to confrontational learning. And then point 3, results in implementation. Solution to limitations. This media serves as a vital bridge substantiating for the limit principle laboratory visit at SMA Negeri 1 Braga. And then concept visualization, the integration of path simulation and the demonstration video help visualization abstract mechanical wave concept, making them for concern. And then the last, active learning. The interactive designs encourage students to become active, succeed constructing their own knowledge rather than mere reception of information. Next, you guys move to the discussion. For in terms of effective action, the implementation results demonstrate that this media is significantly or more effective in improve both conceptual understanding and science process skills compared to conventional learning for the student. And then number 2, conceptual bridge the integration of math simulation and demonstration video effectively, visual abstract mechanical wave concepts to support conceptual theory when students are no longer passive but active construct understanding through virtual manipulation, making learning more meaningful compared to emotional methods. This success to be attributed to media surfing as a conceptual bridge. The integration of math simulation help visualizing abstract wave supporting construction theory where students actively construct their knowledge rather than just revise information. Next. And then the conclusion. In conclusion, interactive virtual practical media based on Google site for mechanical wave has been successfully developed using the 4D model or R&D. And then based on content and media expert validation, the product was declared very visible with a final score of 88%. And then the use of this media has proved to be significantly more effective in improving student basic conceptual understanding and science process skills compared to conventional learning. And last, it is recommended to adapt this media as a model for other basic topics or science subjects to explain its benefit to school special similar challenges. Guys, there are several references I to support my research. Okay. Thank you very much for your attention. Any question? Okay.
In the presentation structure, why is the result section displayed before the research method? Does this include factors in delivery?
Okay. I will answer the main question. Is the presentation structure why the results or section displayed before the research? Okay. Obviously, the research appears second while academically the research follow the method. Placing them early in the outline may be a pre-presentation strategy to hook the audience with a key finding before explaining the method will be used to assess them. Any question? position